Force members and Twitch watchers to this little comfy stream. As a little explanation, wow, a few days ago I noticed that I got a bit sick. Don't know how or what. Okay, probably because I left the window open for a long time and then probably, well, it's not very good having the window open for that long and sweating, because then after that you get sick. But yeah, anyways, because I feel a bit better than a few days ago, but not that much. And therefore I decided to make this a little stream into a little comfy talk and chill stream. Just talk. Also, this blanket is, as you can see, not from me. Yeah, but I find it very fitting. Because hey, it's comfy. It's very comfy. Really snuggling it. Even though I have a sweater on. But anyway, yeah, I want this stream to just talk a bit about maybe what happened this week and maybe some stories that I wanted to talk about, to tell from in my debut stream, but couldn't because I don't know. And yeah, let's begin with the major thing that happened this week, and that is actually the collab that happened this week. Like, I'm it's very cool that this collab happened with all the German VTubers. And not only is this my first collab, but also my first German only stream. So you can still watch it. There will be no English translation though. But I will make a video out of that whole stream with all the POVs from all the others that streamed that day. And yeah, hopefully that video will be good. And yeah, that collab was really cool. And little secret I have to tell you, there's another collab planned. Yeah, there's another collab planned. Not the German only one, but it will be with a few VTubers again. A few of them you already heard of from that collab, from this week's collab, and a few of them not. Especially. Oh! Hello, Mao and everybody. Thank you for the raid. I was just talking about the collab right now, and as an explanation for everybody, this stream is just a one-time thing probably because I got sick a few days ago. It got better. Oh, thank you, Mao. Yeah, it got a bit better. I still have some problems, like my whole mouth is hurting, like a lot. Like, for example, if I want to bite something, it hurts. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the collab, and one weird thing happened exactly one day after the collab, because one of my monitors suddenly stopped working for unknown reasons. And not completely stopped working, but it stopped showing me stuff. Yes, this is very cool to say, because hey, I want to use you. I want to see what is going on my PC. And I can't if you don't work. Okay, actually I have two other monitors, but that monitor was my main monitor, which was mostly used for games, watching videos and so on. Which is also the reason why I always looked forward in the streams, because that was the main monitor. But yeah, that monitor stopped working or stopped showing stuff, and I updated my GPU. Also checked if the port was okay, because right now I have that cable on my third of one of the two functioning monitors, and it works. So yeah, that monitor is probably just fished, because I don't know. But a happy ending is there, and that is the new one is coming on Monday, and I like that new one because it is technically better according to what I read. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again with that monitor, even though it's from the same manufacturer. But yeah, also talking about my monitors, those monitors are, weirdly enough, I think I got those 4 years ago. And how I bought them is also a interesting story. I was with a colleague in my apprenticeship. He usually sold some stuff, electric stuff, mostly PC stuff or consoles stuff. And he one day he came up to me and said, "Hey Roman, do you need some new monitors? I have three from the same manufacturer. Do you want them?" And I said, "Yes." "How much are they?" 160 euros. Okay. I say okay. Gave him the money after going to the ATM and getting that money. And the day after that, I think he gave me the monitors. And the day after that, he informed me of something very interesting, because one monitor alone costs 150 euros. So basically, I got 3 monitors that cost exactly 450 euros for more than half the price. And this is that's a deal you can't really argue with. That's a bargain, really. And yeah, that's how I got those monitors, and I used them since then. Well, besides that one from abroad on Wednesday. And I also wanted to talk about another thing, but I have completely forgotten it again. Okay. So wait. Other stuff that happened this week. Well, exactly nothing else really happened this week besides me getting sick, and I looked up the symptoms what I got, and it could be COVID. I hope not. If it is, then I'm fished. And okay, I will. When I have on Mondays still the problems, or mostly my mouth, then I will probably go make a COVID test, and if it's gone, then yay, everything is good again. And yeah, something else. Okay, monitor. Maybe some stories. How about a little story from little Roman when he was a little kid. Yeah, for example, my brain is now broken again. Yeah, I remember. I know what I could tell. Question to everybody here in the chat. Do you remember the first memory you have? For example, I don't know exactly. Like, for me, I remember 2 things from my toddler years. The first one being me in a crib, yeah, in a baby crib, and being surrounded by, I think, doctors, nurses. Then there was also a clown for some reasons, and yeah, that was the only thing I can really remember. And the other one being my mom talking to a kindergarten teacher about stuff. I don't remember exactly, but at that moment, for some reason, my brain activated somehow, or my memory activated, and I asked my mother how old I am, and she told me I'm 4 years old. How? First off, I mean, this is those two memories, I still have them in my head. I still can remember them. The one with the crib, I know that really happened. And the one with the kindergarten, yeah, of course that happened, because after that I remember everything, I think. But between those two, nothing. And also another little kindergarten story. One day a kid asked, I think me or I think everybody in the kindergarten, if they want to come to his birthday party. I said yes, or I think, and I don't know exactly. I probably went with to his party, and then got picked up by my mom because why, Roman? And looking back on that, yeah, I mean, that was my only birthday party, real birthday party. Since then, I never really had a birthday party. And during the pandemic, now, I don't think I will get a birthday party. Yeah. Another thing, another kindergarten story. Well, actually, well, I could maybe talk about, you know, that sometimes kids swallow stuff that they shouldn't swallow. Well, my kid brain decided to swallow one of those magnetic balls for some reasons. Once. I don't know really why. Or, you know, I had it in my mouth and I accidentally swallowed it. And yeah, I mean, I know it's not very good for kids having stuff in their mouth that shouldn't be in the mouth of a kid. But I was young there. I was a little kid. Rowan was a little dummy back then. I am still a big dummy now, but I was a little dumb because I was little. Yeah, but yeah, also a few years later, I accidentally, for some reason, swallowed I think it was some kind of a nut for pouring some on a lamp or a switch, and yeah, that was also accidentally. I don't know why my kid brain decided to take this in my mouth. Now the only thing I take in my mouth is actually food. That's it. You can take this out of context, I know, but yeah. Please don't. Another little story, maybe a longer one. Maybe some accidents. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like one day in kindergarten again, little Roman had to build some stuff with a toy, and for some reason, and I had the needle in my hand, and for some reason I grabbed that needle on my thumb, or more like on the nail, or the skin at the top of the nail. I don't know why I did that, but only when I probably scraped it that much till I felt the pain, I think. Or till the teacher said, "Roman, no, what are you doing there?" Another little accident that happened, that was in elementary school at the should say call it recess, I think. We were on the playground that was near the elementary school where I went, and we were right back going back to the house, and the teacher said about hey, everybody who wants to go, you can run ahead. And right before we went there, they said, hey, now you all can run ahead. And you know what little Roman did back then? He stretched his arm like a airplane, run, and didn't see the metal bars on the stair well. And well, his right hand exactly went to those metal bars. My parents got then called, and we went to the hospital to check it on. I got then a bandage. He got bandaged, and a month later, it was healed. And weirdly enough, during that whole time, I didn't have to do homework because I'm right-handed, and when my right hand doesn't work, then the left hand is not better. It's even worse. I mean, when I write something with the right hand, I can read it. Maybe a few people can't completely read it, but you can see letters. But if I do it with the left hand, well, you think it's a drawing. A drawing with a lot of lines. A lot of squiggly lines. And yeah. Little sad note on that. One of my plushies I had back then, I called Roman Hund, or translated Roman Dog. Everyone was very creative back then with names. I lost him on the way back when the bandage was removed. Yeah. I still have him. I mean, a new one. That is because it's actually from IKEA, a blue rabbit. Which doesn't make sense why I call him Roman Hund, because it's a rabbit. Well, Roman back then was not very clever. Also, so yeah. Also, by the way, I have him in my little box that I will open at one point, because I think 9 years ago I put him in a box and said, hey, this is my time box, where in 10 years I will open it and wow, there's a Roman Hund again, yay, or something like that. And yeah, 9 years, and next year this will be interesting about what Roman from 9 years ago thought. Also, Roman from 9 years ago was a bit weird. A bit too weird. I mean, he was into anime. Started watching it. No, he got into anime a bit. And yeah. Okay, another little accident that happened to me. That was 8 years ago. Wow. I was at school. We were working on a little stool out of wood. Mine mine is not very good. Ended up not very good. It's a bit weird, let's say, mostly because I'm not very accurate. Like, if you tell me, hey Roman, is this straight? Is this line straight or is it a bit... I need the word again. I don't know the word. Need the word. Okay. Or is this line straight or skew? And let me tell you, it's I would probably know it or recognize it, but if I do it myself, no, not very good. But yeah, we were working on that stool, and we have those we use those scrapers. And one thing to note, if you use a scraper for anything, always point it away from you, not to you. You know why I say this? Because little Roman, or Roman from back then, well, that day he forgot this rule and accidentally made a little hole between thumb and index finger on his left hand. Yeah, that thing really, it was full of blood. It was blood. It was Roman's blood. I nearly passed out from that even. But luckily, there was in the first aid kit. The teacher bandaged me for that. And weirdly enough, a few days after that happened, I ripped off the band-aid a bit and I saw, oh, interesting. While my outside, while my skin is skin tone, or yeah, inside it's actually white. So could make a joke about this right now, but I don't, because all of security reasons. Oh, anything else I could tell? Maybe. You know, I had a lot of weird dreams. Like riding the bicycle and just falling down a cliff. I don't know why, but okay. Or standing on a railway. Well, right on the corner, in the corner of your eye, you see the train approaching you. And the moment before the train hits you, you wake up. I mean, those are maybe some, I mean, those dreams maybe a few people had, but I got a few weird dreams. Like, there was this one dream where I was on a date with a girl. We were in the park. We said goodbye to each other. And I then saw my classmates, the male classmates from my middle school. And when I saw them, it instantly switched the scene to a female Roman getting her butt fingered with the fingers of the male classmates. I don't know why that happened. And it only happened. Okay, actually, no. Because the day after that, and then technically the same dream happened because, but a bit different. That one was basically still on a date with a girl, but we were in the skate park with Tony Hawks. And then I saw my classmates from high school, and again switched to female woman getting fingered in the butt by the male classmates. I mean, if somebody can tell me what is the reason for that, I would happily know, because I don't know. But it's not weirder than one that I even told my colleagues in my current job, and since then one of my colleagues then called me, or more like, if I talk about something that I planned, she always mocks me with that one dream. And that dream is really weird. Like, it begins with me on a swing talking to an old lady about the horse meat crisis that happened back then. And we then came to talking about that horse liver cheese was actually good. I mean, it is good. It is rich of flavor. The texture is like normal liver cheese, but the taste. And we then decided to grab one. We then went to a little part where, I don't know, I need this again. An allotment area.
Allotment area.
Okay, don't know why this was already that loud. But yeah, allotment area. And while we walked in there, we suddenly transformed. Oh, thank you for your follow, Luna Band. But yeah, we went into the allotment area. We then turned into 10-year-olds, both of us, the old lady and me, and the little old lady girl wanted to pee. Now a little question. What would you do in this situation? Answer number one is go to one of the houses, ask the residents if you can use the toilet. As answer number two, just say, hold it in, we're soon there. Or answer number three, just do it right now on the street. What do you think? What is the good answer in this situation? Okay, actually this is a bit weird now, because the real answer is actually answer number 4. None of them, and just do it in a ridiculous way that you would just go, yes, now, because now. Because that Roman decided to use his fingers first. Then the climax happened, and she still needed to pee. Then my dream me decided to direct some ants into the pee hole of her. Climax again. Still needs to pee. Then something else came, and I don't know exactly what again. But during that last one, the camera suddenly zoomed out and showed it was actually me watching this. Like it's some adult video. I mean, that's probably a adult anime that's probably like that. Maybe has something like that. But why? Why, brain? Why did you make this dream? There's really no explanation. And when I told my colleagues about this dream, the result of them maybe explaining this dream is I don't fucking know. And I'm accepting those answer. But still, what the hell wrong from back then? But yeah, a few other dreams I had and I can still remember are actually sleep paralysis dreams. I called those, weirdly enough, real nightmares back then, before I knew about sleep paralysis. And if you don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's basically you wake up in the middle of the night, but not completely. Like your brain, you can see everything, you can see around, move your eyes and stuff, but you can't move. Your body is in sleep mode, your brain is though in okay, I'm awake now. And I got a few weird sleep paralysis things. A few well, all of them happened when I was a kid though. So as an adult, I know now that if you have sleep paralysis and as an adult, you are fished hard, because it is not fun as an adult to have sleep paralysis, because those are what happens in creepypastas or horror stories or games now, it seems. But yeah, a few harmless ones are one where it is this weird camera effect where everything that's far away slowly looks like it's close to you, and the close thing to you looks like it's far away somehow. And yeah, this is one. The other one is my eyes seeing, or one of my eyes seeing the end of my bed, and it then turns into this puzzle where you can move the parts around. Those two are the harmless ones. A weird one of the weird ones is after I played a lot of Mario Party DS, and this basically was when I woke up, I see a question block on top of me. I then look to the left and I see that my whole wall vanished, and it turned into a Mario Party map. Cool, right? Well, the only difference is that all the characters on that mode are gigantic. Like, I don't know how big, but big. 10 meters probably, I don't know exactly. But they were big. And every time they end their turn, they all screamed. Like, they screamed loud. Like really loud. That loud that I don't know exactly. It was like the camera zoomed into their faces somehow, or had some effect. It that where you can see those faces, even though those faces, their heads were tiny. The rest of their body was gigantic, but their heads were tiny. Yeah. You saw they screamed. You couldn't hear them though, but I felt those screams somehow. And the last sleep paralysis dream I had was after I told my mom that I had those sleep paralysis moments, and then went to sleep, but suddenly awake and I saw a big wooden wheel running around my bed, and that wooden wheel is filled with weapons. Like, it's filled with axes, guns, those medieval weapons, I don't know, those morning stars, Morgenstern, I don't know the English name of that completely. But yeah, that wheel rolled around over my bed. I then screamed for my mom. She then came and she comfort me. I don't know this exact word. Yeah, comforted me. Sounds weird. But yeah, after that, I never had the sleep paralysis moment ever again. And I'm really happy that it's like that, because oh boy, no. Please, never again. Else? What story could I talk about now? Well, I actually have nothing right now. Maybe. I really have no idea what I could talk about now. Maybe. I really have no idea what I could talk about now. Really wrong again. What could I talk about? Maybe more about the upcoming collab? Well, maybe I could talk about it. And it's basically from a collab from, well, again, with a few VTubers. And that collab is happening in 2 weeks, luckily. And there will be not that many people, but a lot. Not like 13 people, but or 12 without me. Well, it will be around 10 people with me counted in. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Then we could talk about really some moments like that. I always ask myself, Roman, why? Does your act sometimes work when you're not thinking about stuff, but doesn't when when you want to do it. Because basically that is the whole thing about, hey, an argument sounds better in the shower than when you're doing it really. That's basically it. I don't know what I could talk about. I could play something, but I don't want to. What should I talk about? Brain doesn't work out. Why don't you work? Why don't you work, brain? What could I talk about? Well, maybe I shouldn't talk about something for me because I don't know. But what about you all who are still here? What happened here to you this week? I'm interested. Did something luckily happen? Like, did you get a raise? Maybe? Maybe you found your favorite toy from the childhood again that was missing, that you searched for years ago because it vanished for a long time and now you found it again, or something else. I don't know. Just tell me what happened to you this week, chat. I'm eager to listen. Also, if somebody asks, I'm listening to some music right now. Or maybe I could just end the stream right now because, yeah. Or maybe not. Because I don't really know what I could do now. Okay. Because I don't have anything else planned. And because my mouth works and works not sometimes, how about I will rate you to a German-based VTuber who's also do English streams right now. And if you don't know her or him, then okay, maybe you have something new to watch or not. And it's going to be Apu, or also called Cappuccino Flag. stream now. So, as always, follow me on Twitter for stuff. Maybe also when I'm okay again, hopefully tomorrow, or if this test is went how the test went. And join my Discord server if you want to talk. The stream will be on the archive channel, because after 30 days this stream is gone, so you can rewatch it on the archive channel. And yeah, have fun at Capus, your Thurman. And to everybody who's watching this on the archive channel again, don't forget to like, also follow me on, subscribe to the main. And you can subscribe to the main channel, yt.thearmament.eu. And yeah, that's it. So until the next stream, you're the Arman.